February the 15th. And finally, Bro Talk Live has come back to the internet! If you smell what Bro Talk is cooking!
Got me hot. Yeah. Got me hot.
We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Welcome to another season of Bro Talk Live. We back. The best show on the internet for you, by us. Best show in late night. It's your main man, Jason, in the director's seat as usual. Welcome back to another season of the show. We appreciate you having our backs in the comments. Hit us up. We'll put you on the screen. Let's kick it over to my main man, Dex. What up, bro?
All right, so two things. Jason, I thought we agreed that we weren't doing that. And first off, when you introduce me as 2021 Bro Talk Live Moment of the Year Award winner.
Okay,
Dexter.
you got it.
Now, with that being said, we did say we weren't doing an introduction like that again, so don't do it again. But, and this will probably be the only time this is mentioned on the show, so I feel like I have to do it. Jason has a new show that comes on every Saturday morning. It's called Culture Check, and you can catch it on Power 104.7. And if you can't find it there, just download the TuneIn app and type in Power 104.7 and check out Jason every Saturday morning from 9 to 11 with Culture Check.
That's right. Time might be changing, but for now it's 9 to 11. I'll let you guys know if it does change. But thank everybody who's listened so far and has supported the last couple of weeks that I've been on air. And yep, back on the radio. Let's kick it over to my bro Ty. What up?
It's an amazing show, Jason. We were able to check. Y'all mind if I eat this, do y'all?
We do. You know we
do. Nigga, if you don't,
what you eating? Easy Mac? What is that?
Don't worry about it.
Like, what do you got going on?
Don't worry about
Show the class though. What are you eating? Let us know. Let us see it.
Flaming hot Cheetos, Easy Mac.
Y'all don't want to know what this is because y'all going to
Velveeta shells and cheese.
I just wanted to say, welcome back, everybody. We're so happy to see you all, and we're very excited for today's show.
We sorry we interrupted your late night dinner, 10 o'clock p.m. Bill, welcome. How are you, sir?
I am great. I think The Rock's intro was pretty dope.
Impeccable. Like, I think he did better this time than he did at the Super Bowl.
You know, that If Your Smell was really close. Like it was right there. It was really good. I gotta give it to you. I was hating. But yeah, really good job. If you guys didn't know, that is Bill there on the vocals.
Well, Ty, just have dinner, why don't you?
I mean, my God.
Guys,
do you need us to pass the salt and pepper? Like
he's had so many weeks to eat. Like
so many weeks. Today was such a rough day for me. I was really cutting it close.
So eating at 10 o'clock p.m. is the answer.
Yeah, I squeezed anything you could think that you could squeeze into a day. I did it. So I think I deserve at least to eat, right, bro?
You can eat. I mean, I'm just surprised that you waited.
Maybe after the introduction when the camera's not on you, maybe.
So like at
least during an hour you might not have hypertension.
No, I'm good, bro.
These are stroke hours.
No, not my hours. I'm good, bro.
Thanks. All right, you guys ready for I guess updates since we haven't been here in a while? Same song. Should we keep it the same song? Should we switch it?
Is it me in the video?
No, it's not you in the video. Well, yeah, it's you in the video. You'll always be in the video.
Oh, as long as I'm in it, we can keep it.
Then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up.
Oh, you're not in this one.
Then it's stuck.
This was the original. You're not in this one. Okay. Do you want to be in it from now on?
No, I guess we have to change it to be more relevant, right?
Yeah. I mean, if there's another song that talks about being up, maybe. We'll see.
Oh, you put
We'll see
up for updates.
Dex, are you really just getting that?
Oh,
I-
good God.
I didn't catch that before.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
My.
been
What's different, Dex,
365 days.
that you're thinking so clearly now?
I've been blessed by you.
Kanye West had a girlfriend. Her name was Julia Fox. They broke up. Kim Kardashian had a new boyfriend. His name's Pete Davidson. They're still together. And for that reason, Kanye is very upset. He has decided to dedicate the rest of his life to winning back his wife after calling Pete Davidson Skeet Davidson in various bullying tactics, including Instagram comments, veiled threats via social media, and also a warning to stay away from his children. He has concocted this feud where he has Drake on his side along with Kendall Jenner against Kim Kardashian, Pete Davidson, and Kid Cudi. And Billie Eilish is up in there too as well. It's been a busy couple of months for Kanye. But what's worrisome is that, you know, all this harassment that he's been doing towards Pete Davidson has caused a rift in his relationship with his ex-wife. Kim texting Kanye, "You're creating a dangerous and scary environment, and someone will hurt Pete, and this will be all your fault." Nice that she's worried about Pete. Someone could also hurt her in this whole situation
No,
as well. So Kanye put this up on Instagram, and with the caption, "Upon my wife's request, please nobody do anything physical to Skeet. I'm going to handle the situation myself." Dex, why are you smiling?
This is
So
entertaining.
childish.
This
He's
is
just
very
childish. He also bought a house across the street from Kim Kardashian.
That house
to
across the street
keep
from Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's
Oh.
only 4.5 million, so it's pretty
Little rancher.
Right. Where are they living? On like what?
Hitting hills.
You're a little rancher. Go ahead now.
Is it like
don't
do
like
they live on the hill from a Sound of Music? Like what is that?
I don't like the outside, the curb appeal. It's probably really nice on the inside.
I don't think he cared. I think he just wanted to purchase a house across the street to harass his
You
wife.
know, he just wanted to purchase a house across the street. If
That's
that is what they sell.
I just need to know, is one of those shrubs actually him?
Then on Valentine's Day, he purchased this truck, wrote on the side, "My vision is crystal clear," with 2 Ks for Kim Kardashian. Dumped his girlfriend Julia Fox and gave her, Kim Kardashian, this sad array of roses with black trim. It looks like a funeral, don't it?
Wait, he dumped his girlfriend on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, they broke
Like,
up. Well, they
yeah.
announced their breakup on Valentine's Day. So
Smart man.
It gets
Probably
better and
was.
better. She loved it.
he has
I'm
sent,
sorry, wait a minute. Is that one of those RAV4s that he didn't rap for?
looks like a Toyota Tacoma or something like that.
No,
He has since apologized, declaring himself sane and that he will not use caps locks in any more of his posts, and that he'll get his life back together and be the man, the family man that his ex-wife has always wanted him to be, even though she has shown no signs of wanting to rekindle any sort of romance. How can we talk about Kanye today? Is it in harassment? Like, because it is pretty weird that he's stalking his ex-wife after she's clearly moved on. But some people are saying, well, they're his kids, so he does have an attachment.
Listen, once Kim dump you,
Once
What'd
Kim
you say, Tom?
dump you, it's over. Okay.
yeah, she don't go back. You're done. So just move on.
I mean,
That's
look,
correct.
at the end of the day, I disagree. I've seen a lot of people post on the internet that this is like harassment and bullying, and there's nothing funny about it. And I disagree. I think this is hilarious. And also, when Kanye and Kim first got together, remember we were all like, "Yo, Kanye, be careful! Kim and her family are gonna trash you, this, that, and the third," right? But on the flip side, did we or did we not say, "Yo, when Kanye and Kim break up, he's going to go crazy and talk all this trash about her"? Didn't we say that?
Yeah,
Yes, we did. So, like, you guys are reaping what you sow. Like, this is what y'all both wanted. Kim, you weren't famous like that before Kanye West. You were known.
Let's not get carried away.
Kim was known for her sex tape and her reality show. Now she's known from being at the Met Gala and being on the cover of Vogue. She wasn't getting that stuff before Kanye West, and she knew what she was doing when she took advantage of the situation with Kanye West. I'm not saying she deserves to be like whatever it is that he's doing, bothering her and stuff like that. But like Kim, you've always shared literally every single thing. We've seen everything that you have to offer multiple times. So like now that he wants to share some extra stuff, I don't see why this is an issue because you live your life for the public.
Ty, Bill, do you have anything?
There is a wonderful playlist out that chronicles Kanye's samples with the songs he sampled like before and then after he sampled. So I think we should give that a
Sure. What should we do?
I'll listen to it.
Listen to it.
What are you talking about? What's happening?
It's a playlist on Apple Music. I don't care one way or the other. The Kardashians have literally ruined black men for centuries. I don't care. The only one time a Kardashian helped a black man was when Robert Kardashian stood for O.J. Simpson.
Well, Kim was getting black people out of jail.
Oh please, she wasn't getting them.
She was sitting there with Donald Trump getting the people out of jail.
I think this situation is ridiculous as hell. It actually is bullying and harassment. It's like classic, like high school stuff. And so, like, I don't really think it's funny, but also, I don't understand why Pete Davidson is even dealing with her. I would run away from that bitch.
You don't understand why Pete Davidson is with Kim Kardashian?
Like, for what? Like, she's not worth it. Like, who the fuck is she?
Are you getting that?
Who is he?
He's her ex is fucking nuts. Like, I'm getting away from you. And them kids.
I would deal with everything that Kanye West has to throw at me if I could sleep with Kim Kardashian.
No, I wouldn't. I'm done.
Especially if my name is Pete Davidson. I'm not doing anything on
SNL. Come on.
I mean, is he trying to be big? I mean, he doesn't seem like, he's like a dirtball, so I don't feel like he wants to be. Obviously, he doesn't want to be that famous because he doesn't fix himself up.
Kanisha saying this is no longer funny. He's an abuser and a stalker.
It really
Mary
never
Back says it's time for white boys to get a chance at Kim. A Twitch watcher. Thank you for watching. Sean Love, his heart broken. When he snaps and someone gets seriously hurt, it won't be funny. And that's what people were alluding to, that Dex also just
to who though? To who? It won't be funny to who?
To anybody.
Y'all can't tell me what's funny to me.
The sex tape made her famous. Curtis, yes, it did, but she stayed relevant. And there's been plenty of people who've made sex tapes. Porn stars make sex tapes every day. They're not.
Jason, I wonder if your back hurts the way you reached. Like, that was a reach. Like, you. Okay. All right, we're ready. Like, we're moving.
Ready to move? Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Did you guys enjoy Valentine's Day? Anything special?
Actually, today is my Haley's 9th birthday, so I do want to wish Haley a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Haley!
Birthday!
Pow.
You said that like
what? That said like what?
No, you talk about Valentine's Day. Then Will's like, I want to wish Haley a happy birthday, and like you would assume that Haley's like his significant other. Like this is your.
Not. Haley
he said 9. It's like what?
Avid supporter of the show. Maybe if you put the pipe down,
more on pipes a little bit later. Nick Cannon recently, speaking of pipes, Nick Cannon recently celebrated the fact that he'll be adding another child.
Another
one to his impressive fleet, and adding number 8 to the bunch. But despite the fact that he has children with 5 different women, Nick released a new song for Valentine's Day called Alone, where he says he'd give it all back just to have Mariah again.
First off, I'ma say I ain't got nothing but love for you. I'ma stay away, I ain't tryna fuck it up for you. I'ma keep my distance, stay in my lane. Cause I know you got a man that's a little since you let me alone now. Cause I'm out to the boom now. Got me singing that song. Like, I wanna be here alone. I've been trying to distance, keep my distance. I'm in line, I say I'm cool when I know I miss it. I trade it all for the case. If I could have you back, if I could go back to where we started at, I know you gotta know.
Okay, cute. So I don't know how quick good it is to say you trade all your kids to have Mariah Carey back. That seems a little mean. I don't know if he meant it like that, but that's how it comes off. Were you surprised that Nick Cannon spent Valentine's Day alone?
I'm not surprised, but I don't blame him. If I had 8 kids, I'd probably want to be somewhere alone too. I'm definitely not trying to watch no kids for Valentine's Day. That's for damn sure. I'm trying to make number 9.
Terrible. Did you like the song, Ty? It sounded like August Alsina, right?
I thought it was giving Omarion. I didn't hate it.
It was decent. It wasn't too bad.
Happy Valentine's Day to Nick Cannon.
He can leave music alone.
And other Valentine's Day news. We love celebrating Valentine's Day every year on this show. Little Mama shot her shot because men aren't the only ones shooting shots for Valentine's Day. She decided to give Meek Mill some attention, quoting lyrics from song Hours and Hours, saying, "I want to give you your flowers." Like, Bill, why is your mouth hanging wide open?
Listen, if Little Bow Wow and Meek Mill get together, you know what? Love is love.
Meek Mill replied saying, "Okay, mama," LOL, with the little kiss emoji. So Little Mama and Meek Mill might be a thing in the future.
No, he's not here for it. That's what that means.
That's a courtesy letdown.
Okay, she's in the last place, and we're just in the stands like, all right. Oh, woo! You did it. All right, way to finish the race, baby. All right.
It's possible they might.
It's not happening.
He didn't say no.
Well, if Jason, if it was possible, then why did he write it publicly on the Shade Room and not directly to her?
Exactly.
Kanisha says she's not here for it,
and neither is Meek Mill.
Dion's also not going to like this because Dion is a Meek Mill. I mean, not Meek Mill, Lil Mama stan. But yeah,
last one.
Lip gloss is popping. Lip gloss is cool. In other news, we have an announcement from you guys' favorite person, Daniel Cameron, Tyson. This is one of your favorite people on earth. Special Valentine's Day message. Love that this woman and new mother is my forever Valentine. I love you, McKenz Cameron. Happy
McKenz? Oh, who? Her name would be McKenz. Where's the rest of it?
Her name is.
I think that's McKenzie. I don't think that's McKenz.
I guarantee it's McKenz.
Irritating. Like
McKenz.
Nobody would name their child McKenz. That doesn't even make any sense.
You know the.
We're happy to hear from Daniel Cameron. This
no, actually, I would have been happy if we were hearing from him from hell, where he belongs.
All right, moving on to other stories that we need to keep you updated on. Dex didn't particularly like this story, but someone took a look-see at one famous person's podcast named Joe Rogan, and here's what they found.
Saying nigger. She's calling you a nigger. It's like this boy that he's a nigger, but starts calling them niggers. Word nigger. There should be a word like nigger, especially like the word nigger. That's our nigger. About niggers. He says nigger. Guy, a nigger. And then our niggers start saying nigger. Allowed to use the word nigger. Out the word nigger. See nigger. Word nigger. Say nigger, and you couldn't say nigger. And most nigger. Nigger. You've already said nigger.
Bill's aghast.
What?
You haven't seen that yet, Bill?
No.
Yes, Joe Rogan has been exposed for being a frequent user of the N-word. As part of people trying to get his podcast pulled. Spotify has said they will stand by Joe Rogan no matter what because they've already given him $100 million. So he's not going anywhere. But Joe did.
Jason. I think Will had a comment.
What did you say, Bill?
Oh no!
I think he has something to say.
He has something to say, Bill.
Nope. Nope.
He did offer this explanation, in an understanding demeanor. I think that's what we can say.
I'm making this video to talk about the most regretful and shameful thing that I've ever had to talk about publicly. There's a video that's out that's a compilation of me saying the N-word. It's a video that's made of clips taken out of context of me of 12 years of conversations on my podcast, and it's all smushed together, and it looks fucking horrible, even to me. Now, I know that to most people, there's no context where a white person is ever allowed to say that word, never mind publicly on a podcast. And I agree with that now. I haven't said it in years, but for a long time, when I would bring that word up, like if it would come up in conversation, instead of saying the N-word, I would just say the word. I thought as long as it was in context, people would understand what I was doing. Like that context was part of the clip we were talking about Red Fox, how Red Fox said that word on television in the 1970s and how times have changed so much since then. Or about how Richard Pryor used it as one of the titles of one of his albums. Or I was quoting a Lenny Bruce bit, or I was quoting a Paul Mooney bit, or I was talking about how Quentin Tarantino used it repeatedly in Pulp Fiction. I was also talking about how there's not another word like it in the entire English language, because it's a word where only one group of people is allowed to use it, and they can use it in so many different ways. It's a very unusual word, but it's not my word to use. I'm well aware of that now, but for years I used it in that manner. I never used it to be racist because I'm not racist, but whenever you're in a situation where you have to say, I'm not racist, you fucked up. And I clearly have fucked up.
There we go.
I just heard not my
Pause it. You think he was?
All I heard was, I think I am entitled to use the N-word, even though not my N-word.
He's entitled to use it because others have used it, and he felt like if it was in context, then we would all understand.
Yeah. I mean,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Acted like I hate when people get on there and make these videos like, oh, I've learned so much since you were a grown ass man when you made those videos. Like you're really acting like you didn't know any better. Oh, that I haven't done that in years. Like you knew at the time, you just didn't give a shit, and you still don't. But when someone put it all together, you realize how bad it looks. So now you're trying to like, was that an apology? I don't even think that was.
It was not an apology. It definitely was not.
The craziest part about it, though, like I'm listening to what you're saying and you're talking whatever, and I don't agree with what you're saying. But then when you say only a group of people get to use it, that means you're not talking directly to those people. You're talking to the masses, and that's the thing is you're still ignoring Black people. Like, if you're going to apologize for using the N-word repeatedly like that, I think you should talk directly to Black people. So that the comment would have went, guys get to say it, and that's not what you said.
There's also a clip. There's also sorry to interrupt you, but there was also a clip where he was talking about going to I think a basketball game or a barbershop or someplace in Philly.
No, movie theaters in Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philadelphia. And what did he say, Dex?
He was going to the movies in Philadelphia with a bunch of white people, and they went to he said this verbatim. He went to a Black neighborhood, and he said when we got out of the car, it looked like Planet of the Apes.
That's what he said. No, I'm not racist.
And like then he's like, well, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good. But you said it and you thought it, and when you were with those people, that's probably when the N-word came up in conversation because you were saying it repeatedly. Then look,
he told a mixed guy. He said you have the best of both worlds. You have a Black body and a white mind. Like that's what he said. That was just Joe Rogan said that.
Oh, okay. The thing is, for me though, like
best of both worlds.
I didn't know about this stuff.
Black on the mind of a white guy. That's what he said.
And I never listened to Joe Rogan. Never been a fan of Joe Rogan. I just don't care anything about Joe Rogan. So like if Spotify doesn't want to cancel him, that's fine. Like that's their business. But for me personally, I just have nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with him. And I'm good on that.
Yeah, he'd be difficult for me to cancel, as I don't know shit about him. But
statement from Donald Trump, 45th president of the United States.
I know that's right.
Go ahead,
Joe Rogan. Thank you so much. I've missed you all. The tweet birds won't let me on, but thank God for the bros on the Bro Talk. Joe Rogan, I tell you, I know you're all a bunch of colored folks, but Joe Rogan is an interesting and popular guy. But he's got to stop apologizing to the fake news and the radical left's maniacs and lunatics, like all those people on CNBC. How many ways can you say you're sorry, Joe? Just go about what you do so well and don't let them make you look weak like Rudy Giuliani. I'm not even going to finish his name. I don't want a defamation lawsuit. And you look frightened. That's not you, and it never will be. You are an American. You get to say nig. That's our word. We came up with it.
Say the word. What do you get to say?
What talking to say?
You got to put the statement back up so Trump can.
Well, someone else who was kind of in public hot water this week, but did get reprimanded for their actions is Whoopi Goldberg after she had an argument with people about the Holocaust. Whoopi been watching Dr. Umar. she been over there speaking of Dr. Umar videos.
I am upset that they made Whoopi apologize when they let that cow sit on there and dog whistle white supremacy for centuries and nobody said a word. Now Whoopi, last name Goldberg, has to apologize.
What did you try to say? She has a Jewish last name?
Apparently, people weren't able to.
What you trying to say, Bill? Because she's Jewish, because she has a Jewish last name, she can say what she wants.
Dex is trying to speak. Thank you so kindly.
So apparently, people weren't able to hear the audio clip, but basically, it was Whoopi Goldberg expressing that she feels like the Holocaust was not about race. It was not about race. It was about people's humanity because everyone involved in it was white. And Will was saying that, like, it's shocking that comes from her. And that's where we were going with this conversation. The thing is, like, I think a lot of people are people are confused about stuff. People don't know everything. Like, for instance, like, people not knowing about the Holocaust and, like, kind of like who was involved in it and stuff like that. I don't know if I would suspend them over that. I think that's a learning situation. Joe Rogan, being a grown man, saying the N-word consistently like that and then giving a half-ass apology, that's suspendable. I think people really could have learned from what Whoopi Goldberg was saying because I'm sure she's not the only person who thinks that way.
Yeah, it's one of those things, right, where it's like
she tried to excuse it, and it just didn't sound great.
Like, it didn't sound great. It wasn't the best statement in the world. It's like you were like, but it's not like she was saying something hateful, right? She was saying, like, you know, I don't agree it was about race. I think it was about humanity and mankind and all types of bullshit. And it was bullshit, right? But it's like, it's not one of those things where you can be like, okay, like, in reflection, I sounded dumb. I apologize. I probably could have made my point a little bit better than that. And then you move on. Like, to be suspended,
which she did do.
She did, and she apologized. I'm like, to be suspended, like, to be reprimanded, and like, I just think it was dumb. Like, I don't know what they were trying to accomplish by doing that, and it just made it.
They just understand. Same way they did it with Nick Cannon. They stole a show for a couple of years, and then they gave it back to him.
So that's what the issue is, because they will hop all over that anti-Semitism, but they'll let black hatred, they'll let the murder of black bodies, they'll pacify all of that. Like,
well,
they'll okay all of that on television. Like, that's mind blowing to me.
Well, to be fair, this is the same network that did fire Roseanne after she went on a racist tirade as well. And the woman, I think the president of TV at ABC is a black woman, so it was a black woman who suspended Whoopi Goldberg, and I probably because she felt like she had to, you know what I mean? Because the people will probably look at her sideways. It's like, oh, are you not going to do anything about this?
Kay's gonna put her ass out next.
All right, moving on. In the Hot 100, look at that number 6, Super Gremlin.
Look at that number 2,
Kodak Black, our favorite, has
I don't think I know
song in the top 10.
Oh, I know that top one there, but I don't know any of these other songs.
Dex Jeffrey, right? Nicki Minaj did collaborate with Lil Baby to get a number 2. Still no solo number 2. But...
Don't take credit away from this black woman during Black History Month. Don't say she had to collaborate with a man to get anything. A black woman was able to get that on her own merit.
What the hell? What are you
put Lil Baby on a track, and it's basically going to be a hit.
Thank you, Dad. That's all that was. Kodak though, the Super Gremlin. Super Gremlin actually got shot up in LA at an after party for Justin Bieber over the weekend. Yeah, I don't understand what's happening. It's Justin Bieber's party. Kodak Black is in the white there. He's the one getting shot. This is Kodak on the ground. A woman tending to his foot. He's laid out there on the street, getting medical attention, it looks like. But yes, he was hit in the foot or the leg, reportedly. 4 people got shot, once again, outside of Justin Bieber's after party for the Super Bowl. So yeah, thoughts and prayers for Kodak.
Now, why y'all be doing that? Like that irritates me. What I don't like though is when something happens, like a shooting or something like that happens. Y'all be like, "This happened outside of this person's house or this person." What they got to do with me? I didn't get shot. Why am I in it? Kodak Black got shot outside of a club. Put it that way.
I mean, I just
he did leave the hospital, so he's okay.
If there were so many people jumping over cars and being dragged to and fro, what?
You couldn't tell who was who?
I didn't know who was where doing what.
Okay, so I'll play it one more time. Trigger warning, literally, for a trigger. Kodak Black's wearing white in this one. That's Kodak in the white top, black pants. Yeah, white top, stripes, black pants, gets hit. So, yeah. So yeah, that was the Kodak Black story. But he's doing okay now. You guys need to unmute if you're muted. There you go.
From whence did the weapon come? Like, who's the person that jumped over the escalade and got dragged back in? Like, how?
It's fast. They don't throw hands long no more. Like they got 2 punches.
They didn't throw hands at all. They just started shooting around. I mean, I was like, that didn't really require shooting. It wasn't really that deadly of a fight. But okay,
shooting everybody.
Well, I mean, listen. It looked like they were just randomly just shooting, right? But how you got the one person you was probably trying to shoot though, so they must do what they was doing.
Let me tell y'all something. If I get into a street brawl and I jump over somebody's Escalade and you drag me back midair, I'd rather go shoot you too. You just got worn out.
You don't like being drugged back midair?
And he hopped over the hood of that car like this was 007 or something. No, sir. No.
Did you guys like the Super Bowl?
I did.
Yes.
Really enjoyed it.
Absolutely. And she saw 50 Cent was the butt of many jokes at the Super Bowl when his surprise appearance turned into a supersized appearance after re-emulating his performance in his iconic video for In the Club. But he had a good sense of humor about it. Here goes a before and after here of yesteryear 50 and current 50.
My word.
Upside down. My Lord. Caption, 50 was fighting for his life up there. Oh my God. So bad. Great sense of humor though. 50 posting this one. Who the F did this? And that was him hanging over the thing. So how did you guys feel about the halftime show? Did you guys enjoy it? Yeah, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50
Look
Cent.
at that. Happy Black History Month.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
10. I thought it was great.
Okay.
Number 5 Super Bowl show of all time.
Ty, what you say?
I'm assuming it was wonderful.
Oh, you did? Oh my! Really?
Ty, what was your favorite part of it?
What was you doing?
Jason, put the camera on Ty. I just have a question. I'll follow. What was your favorite part of the Super Bowl?
What was you doing?
I was in the middle of something, guys. I didn't catch it, but I will get it on YouTube soon.
You didn't catch any of it at all? Like none of it?
No, I call like the fourth quarter of the game.
So you didn't even see the halftime show?
Who won?
I did not.
Yeah. Ty, who won the Super Bowl?
Who won?
LA, wherever they are, Rams.
Oh my God!
I cannot believe you didn't watch the Super Bowl.
Jason, who gives a shit? Like, whose team was in there? Nobody.
Surprising.
But it's just like what were you doing on Sunday? Like what? I don't. It's just so bizarre to me that
you. I don't have to explain to you, Nick. I'm people. I have stuff to do. Like it's fine. I'm not that into. I'm really not that into sports. I never was.
It's a cultural event. It's not a sports event. Super Bowl is
culture. What culture?
That's Super Bowl. Since the Olympics are going on right now, let's do a medal stand.
They put Homeboy out. Now y'all trying to shame me for not watching it. Get the fuck out of here.
We're moving. We don't care. We're doing a medal stand for the halftime show now.
Was this inspired by anybody, Jason?
This is of all time. What did you say?
Was this segment here inspired by anyone in particular?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I was asking Jason.
I don't know. Are you trying to allude to something?
No, just asking a question.
It's inspired by the Olympics, and the Olympics are actually happening, so that's why I did a medal stand. But so we have Beyonce, we have Bruno Mars, we have Prince, we have Beyonce, Bruno Mars together. We have Michael Jackson, The Weeknd, and Janet Jackson. These are the modern ones. Boyz II Men has performed before. James Brown, I think, has done it before. There's been many Super Bowl performances. What's your first, second, and third place picks here? I'm going Beyonce 1 because that was the year the Ravens won. We'll go Prince 2, and I'll go Michael Jackson 3.
I'm sorry, you said what?
Beyonce 1 because the year that the Ravens won the Super Bowl. Prince 2 and Michael Jackson 3.
I just want some of what y'all be smoking on. Because what? I'm going Michael Jackson number 1, Prince number 2, Beyonce number 3.
Okay, so it's just a different order. Like you act like I'm smoking so much heavy stuff. Like, oh my gosh, like it was outrageous for me to say this.
Yes, you are.
We have the same 3. What are you talking about?
Well, first off, you don't have the one with Aerosmith and Britney Spears and all of them. I think that's probably like the number 1. But since you have that one, I will go with Michael Jackson as number 1. Beyonce.
I think so. It's Britney Spears, NSYNC, Aerosmith, and Mary J. Blige was in that one as well.
Yeah, that was an amazing performance. Like, that was really good. But I think the Michael Jackson one was really good. I would put him number 1. Number 2, I would do Beyonce with Coldplay and Bruno Mars, and then 3, I would do Beyonce by herself.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm doing The Weeknd.
We're not even waiting for you to do it.
Weeknd. Oh boy.
Then Bruno Mars, then Coldplay.
You've never been witness to
Actually, I
one.
might put Coldplay first.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I meant to actually put the Mary J. Blige and them one in there. I think that would probably be like right after Michael
We
Jackson.
have
And
to
to be
move because it's a long show because it's our first show back, and I don't really care. So we're just gonna just power through.
I do want to just really quickly say that Anderson .Paak played the drums for like the entire set, which was a plus we probably didn't even deserve.
Okay,
Amen.
Let's go, Jason.
What's the latest in politics, Janine?
The latest is they're taking $30 million out to buy crack pipes to make them safe, to give them away to people when it should be used for COVID.
Crack pipes? Yo,
Didn't she used to be a respectable person back in the day?
I'm going to practice Janine
And that's
I
the
think I can get her.
You
gonna practice?
You can emulate her?
I think I can get Janine Pirro on the show. I think I can get her. Crack pipes from the liberals. That's all they do. I think I can do it.
We want to hear it one more time? Here we
The
go.
latest is they're taking $30 million out to buy crack pipes to make them safe, to give them away to people when it should be used for COVID.
The latest says they're getting $30 million out of crack pipes to give to the people. Oh yeah, I'm going to practice that one.
If you saw my Instagram story, you would have seen he put up these two tweets about the Fox News hysteria that it's not actually true. One has a 20 things that the $30 million can fund is safe smoking kits, but that's not necessarily referring to crack pipes. But that didn't stop the fun from happening. Marco Rubio tweeting, Biden is sending in free meth and crack pipes. Free meth is an addition. Free meth and crack pipes to minority communities in the name of racial equity. There's no end in sight.
We don't smoke that. He should know that.
Hey, we don't. And Ted Cruz, Raphael, Biden a crime policy, crack pipes for all, period. What can go wrong?
Wait a minute.
Question mark.
Neither one of them are even Americans.
Speaking of crack.
Is, can't put Joe Biden in the same room as someone. He might let one rip. Guys, Joe Biden is what stands between us and a nuclear-capable China. Joe Biden is the guy they're going to call at 3 a.m. if there's a serious crisis with Russia.
That lockjaw is wearing him out.
I just realized he's trying to be funny. Like he's trying to do this, like this voice and stuff. Like
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
He literally is repeating things that everyone says and thinks about his father, who he is trying his hardest to be like. And Don still doesn't like you.
Wow. He has got like those pupils are dilated. That jaw is locked in the back. Look at that. Look at that jaw.
Boy,
and look, I know you got a better place in your house to do these videos than like the family room with your family pictures and your kids' paintings behind you. Like, go to the bathroom or something.
And look at that hair.
Right, Rudy.
That hair is thinning out on that side.
Trump, meanwhile, his daddy is Daddy Dearest is still on TV, reminiscing about the glory days.
Just the numbers, our country was thriving. We were just beating everybody. And by the way, charging China massive taxes and tariffs, taking in hundreds of billions of dollars. We never took in 10 cents. And they viewed it as a romantic period, I think. And I think that's really why it's doing so well, because there is a lot of romance to the book. It was, despite all of the vicious hoaxes and scams that they pulled and made up stories like Russia. You had the Mueller, you had impeachment hoax number 1, impeachment hoax number 2. Despite all of that, they view it as a very glamorous time because our country was doing so well and we were respected. Putin respected us and President Xi of China respected us. Kim Jong-un respected us. They all did.
Donald Trump is slowly but surely running to one of those dudes who got hurt before he made it to the league. Like you tell the same story over and over and over.
All the time.
It's over, bro. Like
He knows it's over. He knows it's over.
Love that he calls his presidency the romantic period.
The romantic period.
That was good.
This boy got up here and said, "I could have beaten Michael Jordan in the finals, but I tore my ACL."
He said they all respected us. All of them.
You don't know that was
and then he said that the only reason he didn't finish the wall is because he didn't have, a couple of extra weeks.
We were 2.5, 3 weeks away from, think of it, finishing the wall, which is largely, frankly, finished anyway. It's a tremendous help.
2.5 weeks from finishing the wall, Bill.
Which is what he said. We were 2.5, 3 weeks away from finishing the wall, which is largely, frankly, is it done or is it not?
Like, does they have a door or not? Can we go in and can we go out? And can they get over here?
It's not done. It's not done, though. It's not done.
It wasn't going to be done in 2.5 weeks.
It wasn't going to be done in 2 weeks either. Neither.
This boy had 4 years. 4 years, and you needed an extra 3 weeks.
But through it all, Lady G still thinks it's Trump's race to lose. I said, through it all, Lady G still thinks that it's Trump's race to lose.
Well, here's my statement about the president's situation right now. He's the most dominant figure in the Republican Party. I think Biden's approval ratings are in the tank because his policies are not working. For the president to win in 2024, he's got to talk about the future. He's got to talk about how to fix a broken border, how to repair the damage done through the Biden economic agenda, and how to make the world a safer place.
Do you think Trump has a chance to do all of those things, or do you think he's just going to continue to talk about the election?
Did you think that he still call him president?
Yeah, I did hear him say
president. Get up here and win in 2024. The president's got to get the milk and cookies from him downstairs.
One thing I will say, though, is if Trump does run again and it's against Biden, I do think Trump will win.
I bet you he won't.
I bet you he will.
I bet you he won't.
Lindsey Graham is the sassiest daggone person we have. In
I don't think Trump's going to run again, though.
Because he knows he'll lose.
Sassy. That's right. He's sassy.
Not to Biden.
Sass. A lot of sass. Sassy Graham.
I'll be a whole lot of sass in that Graham cracker.
Oh.
See what I did there?
All right. Those were the politics. Thanks for getting caught up with us on all the good stuff. It is now time for Q&A.
I got a question. I got a question.
Thank you guys for joining us for another season of Q&A. Hopefully your lives, some of you who have been writing the show, has been terrible, so we can work it out.
I see two that I want us to address.
Cutting up, not a photographer, sibling vows, and a bee with anxiety.
Them last two. Like, okay.
All right,
what do y'all think?
Okay, we can start with the last two. I mean, probably those are the only things we have time for. So yeah, let's do the last two. Sibling vows.
I'm a 16 years old, and I'm a fan of the show.
Oh, did you?
I don't know about that.
Your parents need to put the parental guided things on.
And do. My dad is getting married in a few months. His future wife has kids a lot younger than me, 16 versus 5 and 4. They thought it would be a great idea for us to have sibling vows during their wedding, but I don't want to do that. They essentially want us to swear that we'll be siblings always, and that's not something I'm looking at them as. I don't love them now, and I can't promise to always love them if I don't begin with. Oh my God. I also feel really weird with this pressure on me, but they already ran it by the pastor and stuff. I said no. I told them they couldn't make me do them. They're mad and accusing me of being cruel to her kids and how I'm going to make things harder on us being a family. How can I get through to him that I'm not doing it?
You gonna get up there and do it.
Okay, this is a good one. I
don't love him now.
What school you go to?
Initially, as I'm reading this, I thought this was a pretty sweet thing. Like, I get it that you're not like 100% into the kids right now, but I think, like, I don't know. I feel like if you don't do it, it may be one of those things you regret in the future, and maybe you could do it privately.
You're never going to regret it. What are you talking about?
You are not regretting this. They're trying to.
Well, there's things that I didn't do my way that I regret not doing.
I don't think he's going to regret not doing sibling vows because it's ridiculous as hell.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Like, I would do it for my parents, but I just feel like, I don't know, if I were 16, like, I would do it if they wrote it for me, but it's like, it's ridiculous as hell. Like, where'd you come up with that?
I wouldn't do it either.
I would ask, personally, I would ask if it could be a private thing, like that we do it not like in front of everybody.
Why am I vowing? I didn't
everybody...
choose them. I didn't choose them. Why am I
This
vowing
is giving
to
me
be in their lives forever?
This is giving me Illuminati induction, occult ceremony. Like, what are we vowing to?
You never choose your siblings, and you still have to kind of.
No one chooses them.
I also don't ever have to say that I vow to be in your life forever. I'm just there.
You kind of.
So let me just be there. I didn't choose.
Here we go. Let me walk the ring down the aisle. Okay.
The parents need to let the relationship grow organically. I feel like this forced thing is just going to make for a miserable transition. So it's not worth it. Like, just let it go, parents.
Tell your dad if you're weird, okay?
If your mom is around or like a grandparent or something like that, I would probably try to have them talk to your dad because he's not listening to you, and maybe he'll listen to like an adult figure.
He'll listen to his mother if she's around.
Yeah, if your mom is around, like he won't have a choice.
Yeah, or your grandmother, your dad's
mother. LaRonda says, I don't think he should do it. Old enough to know that the feelings that they want them to have aren't there yet.
I agree with
they're
that.
old enough to make that decision, no?
Absolutely.
But like, don't but
I mean, I would do it just because I wouldn't care. I'd just be like, whatever.
Well, I am not
forever. And when I roll out. Like, okay.
I do think you should have a conversation with your pastor too, though, and just let him know that he shouldn't have approved it without talking to you first.
He shouldn't have approved it at all. What kind of cult are they running over there?
He's 16. Like, nobody cares.
More information.
This is a cult. This is that episode of Martin when he was locked in that thing and homegirl was there. Nam yo ho and get killed. Like, no, we're not doing that.
Oh, stop it.
No, girl.
We doing a be with anxiety?
Okay.
Is that what you want to do, or you want to do cutting up or not a photographer?
No, I'm interested in that.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, I don't know what happened there. There we go. I don't know what that fade
come on,
was
this
all
little
about.
fade in.
Sorry.
Oh.
Fade in is going off. Okay, there we go.
All right. I'm going to try to make this short and sweet. My boyfriend and his ex fostered a dog together. She recently moved out of state and left the dog with us. It's been pure hell. The dog suffers from severe anxiety and depression, so we've been trying to accommodate him. My boyfriend has asked me to sleep on the floor or the couch because that the dog feels more comfortable in our bed. I do agree that he is calm when he is in bed with dad. Dad, what's a girl to do?
Enough. Enough. Come on. Take the dog back to the vet and let them put that little mask on its face. And
let them do what, Kat? Let them do what? Let them do what?
Put that little mask over its nose, and then it's misery. I'm not doing this. Like, what are you guys doing?
Oh, because the dog was. Oh my god! Yeah. Dogs begin depressed. I didn't know that. I wish I would sleep on the floor for the dog to sleep again. So let me get this straight. Your boyfriend said, "Yo, babe, get on the floor so the dog I wish I could get the force of the dog and sleep in bed with my man. I'm not doing this. What the hell? That's why the ex-girlfriend got rid of that dog because she was telling her man they sleep on the floor, and the guy was like, "Don't play dumb with me." That's what happened. Get rid of the dog.
Oh my god. She really volunteered to sleep on the floor because the dog is more comfortable in the bed. So you
with
laid
dad.
up with your
With
dog.
dad.
See that
you laid up in the bed with the dog, and I'm on the floor. Like we don't have a couch for me to sleep on. Nothing.
Let me ask y'all something. Over the time period that we've been going, y'all just been getting inducted into these cults, huh?
Y'all been cutting the hell up.
Y'all just been acting off. Oh,
what?
Why would you write us that? Why
that was good. I keep that stuff. That's what
no, definitely keep that stuff coming. But why is it something you're even? The fact that you're considering it, you deserve that floor, that dog, and that man.
She said with dad.
My Lord.
I do admit that he is calm on the bed with dad. Like, who are you?
Come on. She wanted to make sure she in the room with sweet daddy.
Look, y'all think she's sleeping in a little doggy bed?
You know. She's sleeping in that little doggy bed, and she the one wearing the leash.
I want to know where y'all live that you have to sleep on the
Jason,
I want to know
how
where
did
y'all
you know
live
that
you have to sleep on the floor. Jason, there's no way that was real. Did somebody write that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Jason, let me get this straight. You saw that question come in, and you didn't immediately say we have to talk about this. Like that was.
I did. I said 3 or 4. Okay, let's do it. Like I was ready to go. It was cool with me. Those are and great. It was amazing.
Wow. I need her to write. Listen, I have a follow-up question. Are you also the one wearing the leash? Like we want to know.
Oh, you know they love them leashes.
A bee with anxiety.
That was perfect. Look, the boyfriend's probably like, well, can you eat out the doggy dish? Because the dog don't really like the dog wants to sit at the kitchen table and eat.
What's your pop for the night?
If she said, "What's a girl to do? Go play fetch?" I guess
people go through all types of shit, man. Like I didn't know it was like that out here.
Listen, if you suspect somebody in your family's in a cult, do write us at www.brotalklive.com/question. Jason,
I love that.
Jason and Company. Jason and Company. Yo.
Oh man, I miss this show so much. What a show.
My God.
What an environment we breed day in and day out. It is now time for Jason and Company, the part of the show where I show you fun videos and you guys just act surprised. I mean, you are surprised because you never know what's going to happen. First category, who got it coming more? Who got it coming more? This is a category of 2. You guys let me know who you think had it coming more. Contestant number 1, calling out for work when you're sick.
I'm in the ER right now, and I'm trying to find out about is there someone that can take my shift? Because I don't know if I'll be able to come in tomorrow night.
Miss Hoffman, if you could please come with us.
Give me 1 second, ma'am. Okay, sorry.
I mean, in a way, it's kind of smart.
No, it's not, because I wish I would go through that much work to call out of work.
That much work to call out of work.
Well, I'm not
a lot
coming.
of work. And that's the end of it.
I'm not coming. That's it. I'm not here today.
A lot of work. She said, I'm in a hospital.
I'm not doing all of that.
She got beeping going on in the background. Girl, please.
She brought her friend in, ma'am.
Guess what? I guarantee she the one sleeping on that floor for that dog.
They still gonna ask for the doctor's note. What you gonna do about the doctor's note?
Oh, Todd, trust me, she got doctor's notes. They sell doctor's notes.
Got access.
Trust me.
If she got a friend that's going to be a nurse for her,
I'm not coming. I mean, how many days she taking off to do all that? Like, she's taking off for 2 weeks?
Probably a long weekend.
I can see if you get 2 weeks. If you get taken off a day or two,
Walmart don't let you just call out. Walmart don't let you just call out.
But she was dressed.
They don't let you just call out. Did we try to fire
that damn job?
Did that person have it coming more than this person?
God
Golly, there he goes again. He'll kill somebody. Hey, look at him.
Use the right lane to
Road rage. Look at him. Look at this dude. He has lost his look. She just threw a cup of. She threw a drink can out the window at him.
In 2.9 miles, turn right to merge onto I-40
Oh,
West.
that's what happens. Oh, snap. Get him. Get him. I hope that's the law. Yeah. Yeah. Get him, baby. Tear his head up.
That sounds like the guy who was stuck in that hurricane that time.
It does. But if you don't know where you're going to the point that you're having to use a GPS to get from point A to point B, put the phone down.
Don't be recording no video.
You can't be worried about this, man. You don't know where you're going.
You don't know where you're going, Sherry. Put that phone down.
He was just following that guy. That's all he was doing. He was following.
Road of rage.
Road of rage. Who had to come in more, Road Rager or girl who called out of work?
Oh, road rage. Because the girl who called out work, she's not gonna get fired. Anybody getting fired?
She's not gonna get fired, but you know, when you call out sick, you end up getting sick. It's like you know, it's like
No, you don't.
That's not true.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Call out of work.
That fear. I have that fear. I always think that like if I lie and say
Agent
something,
Karma
it's
be
gonna
coming to you like that.
Like if you say your uncle did, like my uncle died, your uncle really gonna die. Like that's
No,
how
I'm not doing all that. Like,
I'll take
I'm
it
not
from
doing
you relatives who've already passed away.
I'm not doing all that. I'm not coming to work.
I guarantee. Right, I'm with Ty. I'm not doing all that. I'm not coming in.
Dexter tried it. Dexter the same way was because he said you just
Back when I used to work at like Banana Republic and stuff like that, those type of jobs. Like right now, Ty, y'all just email somebody or you just don't show up and it's fine.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna say nothing. But when you work at them retail jobs, they be looking for you. They be like,
looking
well,
for you. They fire you.
Now, I don't know how any of the retail jobs was ever looking for you.
What you mean?
You
was
were
not
never there.
there. You were the worst employee.
Dex had this agreement with Banana Republic for 5 years where he would work just one Sunday a month.
No, you know what's
and that
crazy?
would be it.
I worked at Banana Republic for 14 years.
And really only like 4. You really only worked there for 4 years.
You
Well,
worked
I was on payroll for 14 years.
You should have stayed the extra 6. You probably could have got a pension.
They be sending me. They used to send me W-2 forms for $60. What'd you print this for?
More appalling display. First up, we have Casey from Casey and JoJo fame.
Oh my!
He was running around. He ate chicken out of somebody's hand in a pandemic.
First of all,
on the security guard's shoulders, being traversed about.
Why are you doing all that gyrating your nuts on the back of that man's head?
But you know what though? You know, I aspire to be as ridiculous as this one day. He's on the back of a grown man's neck.
A grown man.
And people are still losing their minds and going crazy.
Yeah,
and
just
are
chicken out of people's hands.
I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. That man can do no wrong.
I was gonna say,
Wait a minute. And do you see that man that's carrying him sniggling like that?
Pleased to do so. Like it's not just like
pleased to be there.
Like pleased to do so. I carry this man.
Y'all better not have no chicken in your hands when he coming by. He gonna snatch that chicken out your hand. Watch out. Watch out there now. Like J. Anthony Brown. Is that a more appalling display than Quavo with his fronts off? You guys ready?
My bed.
Ooh.
Ew, why would he show us that?
You know I don't play about teeth.
And
No,
we
we
don't
don't
play
do teeth on PTL.
and don't play about no teeth.
We don't do teeth on this. We don't do teeth on this show.
Oh, we
don't do that teeth.
we don't do.
I'm assuming he posted that because he's getting them done.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
gotta have
you
teeth
gotta-
to be on this show. You gotta have Good teeth.
Let me start by saying before he does anything to those, they need to be cleaned thoroughly, and he needs to go and get a gingivectomy on them gums. Okay, you can't just go.
You need to get a what? A gingivectomy?
You can't just because they got to
peel them gums back.
They need to peel them things, but they need some dental scaling in there. He need to peel them gums back before he goes slapping some veneers in there. He needs.
I want them to put a little bomb in there and just blow the whole shit up and start over. Like it's time to rebuild. Build that
little crack that he had in the middle of one of them teeth.
Like that large crack. It's time to build back better. Rip them things out.
Build back better.
Rip them things out and put new ones in there. You're done.
On the other side though, that boy's skin is clear.
Can't nobody get past no skin if you don't have no teeth. I don't care about no skin if you ain't got teeth. You got to stop.
Did y'all see that? Y'all seen that mouth?
All I care about is mouth. Like if I will deal with that skin later. We got to fix that mouth.
Mine.
Honcho.
And how cracked down the middle? What did you have on there?
Can you replay that, please?
You want to replay it?
For the road.
Honcho, head honcho. Y'all can unmute if y'all want to talk.
Get into them teeth in the back. They dead.
Now that I'm looking at his skin is nice now. You brought it up. But goodness.
I literally could care less about this man's skin when his teeth are gray.
Teeth in the back is blank. The whole mouth. She kissing on that boy. That mouth is dead.
Your breath has to stink so bad for your teeth to be crack down the middle. like at the end, you didn't hit it. It just rotted down from the fucking middle.
Like you couldn't have brushed it one time.
Like, can you imagine how much you had to skip brushing for your teeth to crack down the middle?
Oh my Lord!
We gotta move. We gotta move.
How can we move?
So I guess more appalling with Quavo. More appalling with Quavo. Yes, is that the consensus?
Jason,
definitely.
The middle though.
Mine. Savior more than life.
More fearless. This Junebug. His name's Junebug. Who got stuck on the ATV. It had to be coaxed through.
Know what you're working with. Oh no. Somebody help him out. Hey, Junebug, get over here and help. Hold this boy top. Don't let it go. Oh no. I can't see that boy neck. Hey, somebody help him out. Oh Lord, he about to flip this damn four-wheeler. Hey, somebody help him get it out of there. Hold this boy top. Hold it right there. We gonna get you. We gonna get you out of there. They gonna get you out. I ain't that shit. I just had back there. Hey, somebody. Oh Lord, there you go. God damn, poor child. I thought you was out of here, player. You held on to that motherfucker, poor child, though, like the last chicken wing, boy. I ain't mad at you, player. You ain't like that. Yeah, leave, boy. You hold the weight, you bastard, for that motherfucker, though.
So he's trying to drive. Once I save you, I want you to get up and walk.
Like you're still doing motherfucker like the last chicken wing.
So he said, I thought you was gone. He said, I thought you was gone. What'd you say?
He said, get him out of there. Not me though. I just had back surgery.
Why would he say to him, pork chop holding on like it was a chicken wing?
He's like the last chicken wing.
He holding on like a chicken wing.
You gotta be so
and then whoever the mama is, she told him, hey, you know he ain't let it go. Ghetto.
You can't be fat and getting stuck. I gotta start talking to people. I gotta have like a support group.
Pork chop and Junebug and them.
It's a way to be fat, and that ain't it. Like you don't get on there and get stuck.
Well, at least he wasn't lazy though. He really could have just let go, and he didn't. He held his own.
He held his ground.
If he would have let go, he would have fell in that where should have fell on him. And he's a goner. Like, he's done.
No, the people around him are going to drown from the tsunami wave that's going to.
No. Moving on. Was he more brave than this person who attempted to do the Kobe stuff?
You know, look, he gonna look back at the car like, what happened? It hit you. That's what happened. The car hit you.
What was that?
A car.
What?
He's trying to jump over the car.
Listen, Jesus. Top of that car, smooth out. But you want to try that again?
Oh, you know, a person's probably really mad at the person whose car helped you experiment.
For sure.
They gotta get that fixed now. Like you
Hey, yo, what?
Like you told them you could do that, and they wanted to help you out, and you got. And then you're gonna have to pay for that car.
He hit it so hard. Oh,
I thought that boy died.
Jason, can we play this one more time?
Them legs is broke. Them legs look like
But you see him look back like that. Look back at it. He like.
He look at the car like, what happened?
His legs look like on that episode of Rick James, that of the Dave Chappelle show when they whooped his legs. His legs look like linguine.
And wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you see how he did a little skip run like he was about to triple jump that car?
Yeah, I know he was about to hop off.
I think we should do this. This should be the next challenge. How they was doing that crate challenge, clear the car challenge. It'll sit all their asses down. We should do that.
Eric said, Eric said,
oh my God.
And in a third world country with no medical insurance.
Come on.
Hey, yo. I
can't take that off the screen, Jason.
I will say the last two they definitely have to be contenders for Bro Talk Awards for sure.
Like, start your list. This is some bullshit. Like, we starting crazy.
Why? How do we get here so soon?
The show started off all nice and like gentle, but I don't know where it like went off the rails somewhere.
Somewhere around the time when that girl was sleeping on the floor for the dog.
Last but not least, who deserves a raise? He had two employees. The first employee tried to give Rick Ross a very secure $1 million package. Rick Ross tried to stunt and act like he didn't need to show ID. The person did not budge.
Hold on. What you say you need?
ID.
I'm the boss. I don't need ID. Boss, Rose.
Yeah, but no, I need your ID, please. I need your ID.
William Roberts. Yeah. That's me. Give me that.
Yeah, but ID.
This the ID.
ID.
That's it right there.
Driver license.
No driver license. No driver license.
I know that's right. You see?
Yeah, I don't know. That man has no idea who Rick Ross is. I can guarantee you that.
That man is all he knows. He's looking for William Roberts.
That's me, the boss.
And
like,
you better produce some identification.
I never seen nothing like it.
You better produce some identification.
Like you filming this man, like you're embarrassing yourself. Give this man your ID. Like we're not there yet. But we need no ID. You hand over the ID, then let him know that your name is Robert or the fucking name is.
You know,
William Robert.
The video starts with him standing straight. Then he starts to move towards the house. Then it goes off. He got that ID to get the money. That's what
absolutely. He got that ID out because he knew it wasn't happening.
Listen,
it was about to happen.
When that man whipped them glasses out and slid them things up on the nose, you knew he meant business, okay?
But like, so that's how we do it. They just be delivering $1 million like that just in the bag, like.
Oh, I don't know if that was money. I think it was like a piece of jewelry or something like that. He did have a flamethrower that he posted that he just got. He was throwing a flamethrower around his house, like a psychopath. So maybe it has.
Well, okay, so if this was y'all, right? Somebody was, and you wanted to pull a stunt like that, like what? Like he's like, this me right here. Like I would have to point to like some Bath and Body Works candles. This is me. I'm Dexter. I got this. Like Rick Ross makes us look so poor. It's ridiculous.
And here's what I would do after I presented this man my ID. Then I tell him to run this all back for the camera.
Oh, we got to do it again. We got to do this again.
Yeah, we're doing this over. There's no way I'm putting this video out. We're doing this over.
We're absolutely
start from the top.
And when I tell you that I'm the boss, you're going to hand me this package. There's an extra $100 in it for you.
Not a hundo. You need a little bit more than that.
No, you don't.
I know you Rick Ross now. You need a little bit more than a hundo. This next person also was not playing no games with trying to act like he wasn't his own boss.
Can I have the name, please? The number?
I don't care you recording me on mom. I don't. You can show that to whoever you want.
I am. But can I have your name and number?
I should have knocked that out your hand on mom because you don't got consent. No, you're not getting my name. Now show them that.
I will show them that.
You think I give a fuck about this job? No, I don't on mom. Now get out my drive. You holding on my line. Bye. Bye. Go. You mad? It's $5.97.
I ain't mad. You the one mad.
$5.97.
You the one mad.
You mad?
I ain't mad.
If I knock your phone out your hand, you gonna call the police.
I sure am.
I know. Now pull off.
That's not the way you talk to people.
Pull off. Is you finna pay?
Then call the police then.
Fuck I'm calling the police for. I ain't no snitch ass nigga. So fuck I'm finna call the police for.
Then what are you doing then?
What you doing?
I wanted to pay for my stuff.
$5.97.
It's not $5.97. I have a coupon.
Did you mention the coupon back there?
I mentioned it now.
Exactly. Pull off. I don't care about you recording me, bro.
Go ahead.
Do the same thing.
Yeah, we can record each other. Cause I'm being reasonable.
I don't care. Who you finna report that to?
I'm sending it to your corporate office. That's who I'm sending it to.
I don't give a fuck. Send
that. All of this over a coupon at the Ponderosa check.
She didn't mention the coupon at the drive-thru. She's not going to accept.
We do
$5.97.
A coupon at the Ponderosa and Twizzlers. Like, girl, if you don't go on, get that man
$6.
I
have a coupon.
You go honor the coupon too.
He's not honoring the
back there.
The food is already $5.97. Like you can't do no better than that. Pay this man his $6 and move on.
And I need to understand how much food you think you're gonna get for $5.97, baby.
Like, yeah, they're 2 for $4.
I love how y'all are jumping on this woman. That man was dead wrong. Like he was wrong.
She was holding his line up.
He held the damn line. Talking about
I can't stand these fast food restaurants. Wait till we get to seats.
$5.97. Like you going off recording this boy over $5.97.
$5.97. Had the mask down. We're in the middle of a pandemic, allegedly. You got the mask down and you talking.
He was trying to communicate.
Okay, well, I can hear you with the mask on. Take the coupon. I have a buy one, get one.
You want the coupon? Go back around, get back in line, and then tell us we got a coupon. That's what you did.
And then you threatened to knock that stuff out of my hand. Knock my phone out of my hand.
Let me tell you something. I know these kids. Like these restaurants and stuff are so desperate for people that stupid ass restaurant will fire that young man, and he'll literally walk into a job the next day and be fully employed, probably with a little raise. That's why he doesn't care.
She's doing nothing. If I would let it play, he said he just had the job for insurance, and that she could use a job there too because she got an old dusty ass Chrysler.
That's and these young kids don't care. That's the problem.
So when he tells you he don't care, he probably won't even get, like, if he wouldn't have went viral, then he wouldn't even gotten fired. Like she said in that video.
I guarantee that boy probably did not. Legend has it he still is employed today.
Legend has it.
They're honestly, they're so desperate for people.
He the manager now after this video.
You got leadership skills, bro.
That's what it is. He closed that window. That woman pulled off. They said, Boy, you resolute. We like that.
That was Jason and Company for the night. Dex, we got to repeat. Sorry.
That was Jacqueline and Terry, PMS, Pretty Mean Sisters. So, guys, look, I know everybody here is not into wrestling, but if you are, I just got picked to do a column on No DQ, which is a popular wrestling
You didn't just
site.
get picked to do nothing. Like, you've been writing for them for months.
Centuries.
Okay, well, I've been writing I've been writing for No DQ. It's a wrestling column that I do, and it's pretty cool. Like, I was initially only supposed to be doing women's wrestling, but they like me, so they wanted me to just expand my horizons. Now, I know you guys may not be into wrestling, but you guys do like me. And if you guys can just click on it and comment and stuff like that, and talk to those people in the comments, y'all, they really be coming at me sometimes. It's insane. I never seen nothing like it. Wrestling fans are insane.
You posted it. I'll click on it. I ain't gonna read
Dex's BS report. I tell 3 stories. Two stories are true, 1 story is false. All right, guys. So if you are into skincare, like obviously Hancho is, Oscar Mayer is making a new face mask for you guys. It's a bologna mask. Bologna mask. Put the bologna on your face, and it's supposed to help you clear your pores and clean your skin.
It's got to be good for something.
You'll put meat in your face.
There are students in Missouri who recently started a well, not recently, but they started while we were on break. They started a petition to bring back slavery. And the school was like, absolutely not. We can't do this. Like, you guys are done. So they expelled and suspended the kids. The kids are now the kids and their parents are now suing the school district of Missouri. And then finally, while we're still in school, there are parents who are pissed off because their child identifies as a cat, and the school refuses to put a litter box out for their child. All right, guys, what's true and what's a lie?
Oh,
that damn last one has to be a lie. Like, what?
It's all true.
What?
I think the Oscar Mayer one is false. I feel like those 2 stories, the bullshit, is real. I feel like it's real. Like I feel like it's real. I feel like they really want to identify as a cat and want to litter box. I think it's real.
Okay. Well, what do you think?
I don't even know what to believe in this age of America.
It's either one, but baloney face is probably fake.
I'm going with.
I don't know if they put meat on their face. Though. Like, that's a little much.
Litter box has to be fake.
I mean, people will slap some meat on their face in a minute, but
meat on their face.
The lie is the last one. The litter box one is a lie, only partially though. So basically, what it was though is that a parent was upset that they're with the gender neutral bathrooms that they have in school. So then they put out a false claim that says that they're now putting litter boxes outside of the bathroom so kids can do whatever they want. It's not true. The school's not doing that, but the parent accused them of doing it. All right, guys, that has been Dex's BS report for the week. And by the way, give it a week or 2, give it a month. They will be putting litter boxes outside them bathrooms.
I work at a school. I guarantee they won't be putting a litter box out there. Hey y'all, we still up here talking. Listen.
Hey y'all.
This is our last. Okay. So
turn into your wife moment by moment. It's so funny.
Yeah,
that's what you're turning into your wife moment by moment. It's so funny.
That's her thing.
Hey y'all. That's her trademark. What do you mean?
That is.
I don't pay no attention to her on social media.
I don't pay no attention to her.
But if anybody does have a seat, speaking of people that we know, you can start. Jason, let's hear your seat. I know you got one.
I actually don't. I've been really blessed. Shout out to everybody who has checked me out on various platforms. I really appreciate all the support.
Jason, you're done. This is seat time. Jason, you're finished.
I have a seat. Okay, so, and I know y'all gonna judge me for a little bit, but it's okay. I can take it. Okay, so yesterday I had like cake, like from Valentine's Day, right? And I was like, yo, I would really love to have. I don't eat cake like at all. Like I never eat cake. And I'm like, I would really love to have some cake and ice cream. Another thing that I can't tell you the last time I had cake and ice cream together. So I'm like, okay, but let me go get some ice cream. So I was like, I'll just go to McDonald's and get that little cup of ice cream.
Oh, why would you do that?
No, you didn't.
That's what I do. I just go to McDonald's, get a little cup of ice cream, and like, because I don't want a lot of it. Like, so that's fine, right? So I go to McDonald's, right? I'm in the drive-thru, and I'm sitting there or whatever, and I see a car in front of me, and I see them hand them a cup of ice cream. So then I'm like, huh, interesting. But then I see the car hand them back the cup of ice cream. And then they show them something, and then they give them this bag with all this stuff. So then I pull up, and the guy's like, "Oh, what was your order?" I said, "I just had the cup of ice cream." Yeah, it's like right there. He's just like, "Oh, this is okay." He said, "Oh, I don't want the one that you just gave to that person just now." So he picks up the ice cream. He's like, "Oh, okay, I get you." He picks up the ice cream and he goes, I guess, throw it in the garbage or whatever. And then his girl's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm throwing the ice cream in the garbage." And he wants a new one. And she was like, "Well, that one, no, we didn't do nothing with that one." I was like, "Oh, you gave it to the car before." She's gonna say, "No, we didn't." I said, "I think he would know better than you because he gave it to her." She's like, "No, he didn't." I said, "Give me a refund." She's like, "You want a refund?" Wait, this is what she said. She's like, "You want a refund for some ice cream that wasn't even touched?" I said, "Give me money." I was so pissed. And then she goes, "Well, you need to pull up to the front." And so I pull up or whatever. Then the manager comes out there, and the manager's like, "So what happened?" I said, "I know you know what happened. I know you know what happened, but I'm gonna break it down for you." Then I told her.
Why would he know what happened? Why would you assume he knows what happened?
You was standing right there, little ass broke ass.
You was there. He's
in the back crunching paperwork, doing schedule.
And wasn't crunching no paperwork at the McDonald's.
I know exactly McDonald's.
Doing community outreach.
They're the most ghetto. It's like.
Taco.
So then they come and they give. By the way, this cup of ice cream was $2.14. Back in my day, this ice cream was $1.07. But
did you have a coupon, Dex?
Yeah, right. I wish I would have. So then I'm talking to the manager and stuff or whatever, and then the manager goes. The manager says to me, "Is there anything else I can do?" I said, "I really want you to train your people better. We're in the middle of COVID. And this person is handing ice cream from car to car. That's inappropriate. That's not okay." She's like, "Yeah, I totally agree. And she's like, "You're not going to call corporate, are you?" I said, "Get the fuck away from my car right now." And yes, I didn't call today, but I'm going to call tomorrow because that's
why are you going to call?
Because they can't be doing.
They made a mistake. They handed one person the wrong item, and then they just tried to.
You need to let me call corporate on your behalf. That way, you can get you a tub of ice cream.
But the thing is, I don't eat McDonald's. I don't want to go there.
The thing is, like
ice cream
complex, that McDonald's is useless. Like they need a Chick-fil-A right there. We don't need that monstrosity right there. Like it needs.
Dex, why was your first thought when I need ice cream is to go to McDonald's?
Because they have that little small cup that is just like you get it and it's done with it.
You can go to the grocery store and get a small cup.
You're in the grocery store in the same complex. This is how ridiculous this story is.
Yeah.
Which, by the way,
that means you eat McDonald's.
No, I wouldn't. I don't. I just went to get this because I just wanted a really small cup. I didn't want a lot of. And then because of that, I had to then go to Acme and get like a tub of ice cream, and I had this big.
Oh, okay. So you couldn't get the tub. Okay, Acme
didn't have there an ice cream store in that plaza also?
I don't think so. No,
there is. He just is. He just.
I swore there was like a Dairy Queen or like a
Ain't no Dairy Queen around here.
No.
You sure?
Frosties.
It's Acme and McDonald's. That's all you got. And
what's around me for people know where I live at?
Nigga there. I mean, sir, they don't know where you live.
You're in a well-to-do neighborhood. It's okay. They're not coming there.
Except that McDonald's. Once the McDonald's
except that McDonald's.
Anyone else have a seat?
I do have quickly have a seat. Tis the season for work potlucks. And so
really, why? Why is this a season for work potlucks? It's like
because it's the holidays.
There's no work potluck in February.
What holiday are you talking about? Black History Month?
Well, we just had like the whole Christmas break. There was New Year, and then you got Valentine's Day, right? And so people like to bring in things from home. Here's the thing, right? If you've got dogs, right, that eat at your dining room table with you, right? Or that lick the fork after you're cooking, or like you may lick the fork after you're cooking, or if you have cats that walk right on the cabinet, right? They walk and they sit on your stove. You probably shouldn't be the one potlucking, right? Like you probably shouldn't be the one bringing in food. This is why
Did you find something in the food?
Kitchen, right?
Did you find something in your food?
Oh no, I don't eat out of. I don't eat out of everybody's kitchen. Okay, that's number one, right? Okay, for this reason alone, you don't know.
So how did you know? How did you know this person had cats and stuff traversing about?
Well, Jason, the thing is, this is the thing though with these potlucks. These are people that you work with 365 days a year, minus weekends, right? So you know what's going on. You see the dander on they clothes and stuff like that. So then when it's potluck time, you know we're not eating from you.
And
you see them flaky heels outside them flip flops.
No, because it's better than that. Because what they do is they're like, oh, let me show you this wacky photo of my cat on the stove. I had to tell her to get down. Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
You know what's worse about the potlucks, especially when you're in like a certain position, is like they want to please you, so they'll walk up to you and say, "Oh my God, Will, you have to try my," and then like you're in this awkward situation where it's like,
my world famous.
To try your, I would have.
Well, thank God I go to church because I always tell them people I'm fasting. Well, I can't break my fast. God bless
you. But I'm a little big. They know I ain't fasting.
and one final thing before we go. Back when the world was taking COVID serious, Sarah Palin posted that she tested positive for COVID. And then the very next day, she was at a New York restaurant and people were like, well, didn't you say you had COVID yesterday? What are you doing here? And because of that, she's now suing, I think it's like the New York Times or something like that. She's suing them because they put this story out there, but you did it and you need to be seated for that.
They need to be sued for putting my business out there. I could be out in the restaurant giving COVID like everybody else.
You can't announce one day that you tested positive for COVID and then be out in public the very next day.
I've seen Jell-O salad for the first time this year. I've never seen that before, but I did see it this year. It's like weird.
Okay, podcast listeners aren't going to understand the correlation you just spouted there out of absolutely nowhere.
Is that what Sarah Palin was eating?
Somebody
Speaking of Jell-O salad, Prince William had freaking COVID and then was sniggling and giggling all up in the Queen's face. And that's the one that was cheating on Diana. Charles, the one that don't deserve the throne, Charles.
That's the one that was been racist. We know.
You know, the Queen should make a proclamation after she dies, the monarchy dissolves. That's what she should do.
We're going so far. This is like the longest show we've ever had. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you guys for watching the show today. If you guys can, please like and share the show with all of your friends, as well as check us out on different platforms. Like try a week on Twitch, try a week on Facebook, try a week on YouTube. See how it's like. Just move around and see what you like best. We appreciate you guys all for tuning in. Do you guys have any announcements or shout outs to give?
I'm going to hold on to my announcement.
Just shout out to you guys watching. Also, just one more thing from the Super Bowl is that it is insane that growing up, I watched commercials about beer and Doritos. And this past weekend, I was watching commercials about Bitcoin and the metaverse. And I really don't know where I stand in life anymore.
No idea. I'm so confused. So confusing. All right. Dex, where can they check you out on the air until next week? What are you doing? You got the comments on Instagram Live.
I do. Yeah, I have the comments on Instagram Live Mondays at 6. Mina's House podcast drops tomorrow. Patty and the Millennials drops tomorrow.
What's tomorrow for podcast listeners? We need
tomorrow is Wednesday. But if you just search Patty and the Millennials or Mina's House, like both of those platforms, both of those will come up on any podcast streaming platform.
Okay, those are the only 3. Okay.
I think so. If I'm forgetting something, I'm sorry.
Where they can see you guys or no? We're good. Okay. Power1047.com. You can check me out Saturdays at 9 a.m. Go ahead, Ty. Go ahead.
You can catch me on Bro Talk every Tuesday. Otherwise, don't.
There we go. Beautiful. All right. And we will check you guys. Yeah, go ahead.
You could also check me on Instagram, Kill Bill 4, or at 1915 North 21st Street at Pinga Tabernacle.
Catch William at the church house.
Okay. Yes, Lord Jesus, where I have been elevated to the office. Well, y'all can come on Sunday and find out. Service begins at 11 o'clock.
Amen. We will see.
11:15.
For Ty, for Bill, for Dex, it's been another edition of Bro Talk Live. We will see you guys next week. We out.